Y'all ever choke on water? Like, I always flush when I'm at home or my day off versus out and about. But let me tell you how bad my bladder is. I have to accommodate my routes. Thankfully, my job is close by. But anyways, I have to, and it's been a while now, I can't even pray at night anymore because it can be hard to urinate. It's hard to empty it always. Sometimes I can continue to urinate and it could be half an hour. I'm pretty sure if I stayed there an hour, it would continue. So it's that bad where I usually try to do my prayers both AM and PM, but I always forget in the morning, but I always been a night prayer. So I have to pray going to work. And sometimes I forget because I've been noticing like I gotta do something about this because not praying is not good. Anyways, like my whole life have to be limited with my bladder. The things I'm able to do or go. And when I do, it have to be particular places or it's just really hard. I have to accommodate every single thing I do around my bladder. You know, working, I have to work faster because it takes me longer to do things because of my bladder. Trips, it's like crazy. Like as soon as I get around a corner, I have to go to the bathroom. And I just used the bathroom before I left. And my bladder wasn't this bad until I started bladder pills. Okay. I already knew I had overactive bladder. I just had to get proof. And so I've tried 3 to 4 different bladder pills. They all made it worse, where I was going every 30 to 35 minutes. And it went to like every 10 to 15 minutes. Even over the counter ones, which gave me infections and everything. So it's been a journey. So going to sleep is life. It's like as excited. I'd be so excited to go to sleep like the rapture is about to happen. As excited I am about the rapture is very soon and imminent. Nobody knows it's a time or day or hour. But yeah, you get the point. And that's what I'm doing right now, eating my dessert. And I eat extra dessert. Usually I only eat like 1 dessert. But I've been so stressed out with the issue, major health concern in my apartment. Got a new apartment after getting regional corporate managers all involved. Dealing with my bladder and just, been working out of my field in hell retail, but it's better than fast food, after dealing with bullying and harassment. And didn't decide to leave and transfer schools and messed up everything. So I'm going to try to get back in there on a different side of the school system. Not the one, but a different one come August, which is hard because they're more uppity and harder to get into. So I've been in retail for 2 years. And then in my field, human services, well, not human services, my other field, education, working with children as a teacher assistant for 3.5 years, and it would have been longer, but I deal with all that craziness. And like I said in my last videos, it's really important to take yourself out of situations because it's going to get worse. It's not going to ever end. And you're just going to make a bad decision and etc. and not handle things the right way. And, when you talking about career, that's a whole different ball game. Okay. So decision making is very important. I'm out of breath because I be rushing to get stuff done so I can go to bed. Bed is pre-heaven for me. It's the closest to heaven, the closest to peace, to not dealing with pain, frustration, because if I hold my bladder like I'm holding it now for just a little bit, I never hold it too long because I'll get a bladder infection. That has happened before at a job. It gets really tight. I deal with tightness, hypersensitivity, overactive bladder, and interstitial cystitis. So life is just really hard with my condition, but I push through, and people just like to argue. I don't care if you're family, friends, especially strangers. I don't argue with people. I don't have the time or energy or bad vibes or bad people or violence and drama and rudeness and ungodliness and etc.